Kelsey Jean. She had a lot of hair, just like me. Her cheeks were so chubby and her lips were small and delicate. Her eyebrows was white and her nose was just like her dad's.
Welcome to Still a Part of Us, a place where moms and dads share the story of their child who was stillborn or who died in infancy. I'm Winter.
And I'm Lee. We are grateful you joined us today. Please note that this is a story of loss and has triggers.
Thanks to our lost parents who are willing to be vulnerable and share their children with us.
If you're listening to this podcast, just know that on our YouTube channel there are pictures and videos that are related to the stories that are being shared.
Subscribe and share it with a friend that might need it and tell them to subscribe. Why? Because people need to know that even though our babies are no longer with us, they're still a part of us. Welcome to Still a Part of Us. We are, I'm just so looking forward to this conversation that we are going to have together with Karina. Karina reached out to me first a while back and about something in common that we had in regards to our birth story. And so I am just so happy that she was willing to chat with us today. So welcome, Karina. Thank you so much for coming on our podcast.
Thank you for having me, Winter.
Oh, yes, it is an honor for us. So, Karina, will you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you are located and maybe what you do and what your family looks like?
Right. I live in Surabaya, Indonesia, and I'm 33 years old.
Okay.
I just got married to my now husband
Mm-hmm.
a year ago in March 2024,
Okay.
and we conceived right away.
Right away.
I'll tell you about that
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
And as a couple, before we got married, we enjoyed drinking wine, watching
Mm-hmm.
movie, and traveling and stuff like that. But and now we enjoy playing paddle. Do,
Playing.
do you know paddle?
No, I.
Paddle.
Oh,
Uh, uh,
yeah. Like kind of like pickleball or tennis or something.
yeah,
Okay.
yep. Similar to tennis actually, but
Okay.
it's really big here in Indonesia. People
Oh,
started
really?
playing paddle, and it is so hard to find a court.
Really? That sounds like
Yep.
it sounds like pickleball here because it is hard to find a court because it's just huge here.
Yeah, and Surabaya is it's not that big, you know.
Uh-huh.
So like there's a lot of people and they're they're fighting. I mean not fighting, it's like war ticket, you know.
Yes.
Like who's the fastest, they'll got the court.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. So you guys were pretty into that. That is great. And did you guys is your husband from Indonesia as well?
Yep,
Okay, awesome. So you just
we're
met.
from the same city.
Same city. Okay. Wonderful.
Hmm.
And okay, so then when you did get married, were you guys planning on having a family?
Well, kinda.
Okay.
Because even before we got married, actually, we talked about trying for a baby, but
Oh, okay.
not with pressure, you
Yes.
know,
Okay.
like with a mindset, but just enjoying the journey.
Okay.
But we say to each other that if it happens, thank God, but if not, we'll just keep trying slowly.
Yes.
And 2 weeks after our wedding, I was supposed to get my period, right?
Yes.
I've always been very regular. My period usually even comes a day or two earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But that time I felt different. Like my boobs was sore,
Uh-huh.
and I felt weird. But I assume it was something like the usual PMS, you know.
Yeah.
Then I saw some light spotting and thought, oh, here it comes. But turns out it's not. And after 5 days late, I started feeling confused, and I told my husband, I feel weird. Could I be pregnant? And he was like, there's no way you get pregnant on our first try. And because and I said, no, you cannot feel me because I feel very, very weird. And I don't know what's happened to my body. Then without him knowing, I bought two test packs and I
Okay.
peed, and bam, there it was, like two lines.
Oh,
And then the night I just gave my husband the test back and he was like super speechless. And he was like, are you sure? You should take one more test pack. And I was like, I used two. Do you want me to
I can get
try the third one?
yeah.
And then the next day, we went to the OBGYN just to make sure that I
Mm-hmm.
was really pregnant. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, I was like 5 or 6 weeks pregnant, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Hmm.
is so okay. So how did you feel about it when you found out that you were pregnant?
Actually, I was so shocked. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Because yeah, this is my first pregnancy. I don't
Yeah.
know, like it happened so fast. Like I just got married 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and now I'm pregnant. I was like, what the? Like I couldn't believe
Yeah.
it myself, actually. Uh-huh. And then, mm, but at that time, I did not know what to feel. Like I feel excited. I feel a
Mm-hmm.
little mixed feelings, but I felt so thankful at that time because yeah, we wanted a baby.
Yeah.
And do you know in for us like Chinese zodiac,
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted a baby dragon because my Chinese zodiac is monkey, right?
Okay. Okay.
And monkey is compatible with dragon. So 2024 was a dragon year.
Yes.
So I really wanted a
A baby
baby
this.
dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there it was, like God really listens to my prayer
That
like
is
that.
that is so great. Yeah, I am a horse in the Chinese zodiac, and so yes, I
Mhm.
yeah, there's compatibilities
Oh,
and
yeah. Next year is a horse year.
yep, uh-huh, yep, it is.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So you a surprise it sounds like, and then also kind of that's cool that you're like, yeah, this is maybe going to work out. So, and how about your husband when you told him when he was like, I know that sounds like he was like, what? It sounded like he was very surprised.
He was very surprised because he said to me, it's no way. Like we've been waiting for 2 weeks and now you're pregnant already? Like, are you sure? We have to get an appointment to the OBGYN just to
Right.
make sure that you're not lying.
Yeah. We just got to double check.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, did he go to the OBGYN with you just or
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
Awesome. That
He every time I go through OBGYN, he was with me.
okay.
We went
Okay.
together.
Awesome. And so you were about like you said 7 weeks or so.
Five
What
or 6 weeks.
oh 5 6, okay. What did the
Mm.
OBGYN say? Did they I mean, I think that's a little too early to see anything. Did they do any sort of
Ye-
ultrasound or anything like that at that time for you?
Yeah, they did scan my belly,
Mm-hmm.
and they say they saw like a sac,
Okay,
like the
they did.
pregnancy sac.
Yeah.
Yeah, very small, but it was visible.
Okay. Okay. And so that's exciting. So,
Yeah,
um,
then I was like, said to my husband, there it is. Now you believe me, right?
yeah, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell me in Indonesia, when do you usually go see the doctor? So it sounds like you were able to get in pretty quickly because here in the United States,
Mm-hmm.
they usually say, oh, 9-10 weeks, then we'll see you. So how often did you end up going to the doctors to be checked out?
I feel in Indonesia there's no like specific
Mm,
guideline. Like if
okay.
you're pregnant, like how many times do you have to get checked up?
Yeah.
Like yeah, how many times? But you can do it like every week if you wish.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and it's I mean compared to like Singapore,
Mm-hmm.
the cost is much cheaper here in Indonesia. That's
Yeah.
why for me the first time I went in to check, do the ultrasound,
Mm-hmm.
They asked me to come in again like the next month, like 1 month after, just to make sure like everything. I mean, like the baby was growing
Just fine and everything.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I went in like every month, like every 1 month.
Okay.
And then after third 31, I think 31 week, I started to come in more often,
More
like
often,
yeah,
every 2 weeks
like
or
two
something like
weeks,
that.
every
Okay.
2 weeks,
Okay.
yes. And then after 35 weeks, I have to come in every one
Week.
week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So that's pretty common for a lot of people's that at the very beginning it's not as often. And
Mm.
then they start getting more frequent as you get closer. Okay. So I know that you mentioned that you had some physical symptoms that you were like, oh, this is different. I'm feeling a little different. Were you sick at all? How were you feeling in this first little bit after you're pregnant, after you found out you were pregnant?
Surprisingly, I didn't get any like morning sickness
Oh,
at all.
oh,
Because this that was my first pregnancy, right?
yes.
And if I watch movie, like they're all like keep
Yep.
vomiting, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and I was like, why am I like this? I mean, I'm thankful,
Yeah.
but it's weird because I have friends who were pregnant at the same time as me, and they're
Mhm.
like they have morning sickness and they're very weak because they keep vomiting, but not
Yes.
me.
You're
I
like,
love pregnant with Chelsea.
oh,
Like she was so good to me. I mean, like I don't know, maybe I feel I feel that she is she was so understanding. Like
oh,
because I don't get I get sick quite easily.
yeah.
I mean, if I keep vomiting, like, my body is very weak.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. And I feel that she knows, so she didn't want to make me feel any of that.
That is that is really a sweet thing to think like, oh, she's taking care of you.
Hmm. My sweet little baby.
Yeah. Okay, so then you're going along, and I know that you can sometimes have like genetic testing done a little earlier. Did you have anything like that done, just to check out your baby and make sure there was nothing, no issues or anything like that? Is that something that you guys could do, opted to do?
Yes. Yeah. So on my 10th or 11th week,
Okay, yeah,
I think we check for NIPT test.
okay.
Uh-huh. And the result came back normal. So we were so thankful to hear it. Yeah.
Yes. It
Yes.
is always reassuring just to kind of get that, yeah, get some of those done
Mm-hmm.
quickly
Yeah.
at the beginning. And I think you can figure out if the gender of the baby at that time, is that something that you
Oh
decided to do
yeah.
or not?
Actually, when we do the NIPT test,
Mhm.
we kind of said to the nurse
Mhm.
that please do not email me, I mean me, the gender.
Okay,
And
okay.
but you can email my sister-in-law the
Okay.
gender.
Okay.
Because I don't want to know about the gender yet. Because that was my since that was my first pregnancy, I really wanted to have like a gender reveal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So they sent an email to my sister-in-law, and
Mhm.
she was the one who planned the gender reveal.
Awesome. That's so fun. And I just want to share that NIPT is a non-invasive prenatal testing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is just that blood test that they usually do to check the genetic things. And then also you can find out what, like you said, what gender the baby is at that time. So, um,
Yes.
okay. So then tell me a little bit about your gender reveal. Did you have it shortly after you guys got that test result back?
No, about a month later.
Okay.
Yeah. But before my gender reveal,
Yes.
my friends were convinced that she was a girl.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was like, how do you know? I
Yeah.
don't even know the gender and I
Yeah.
don't feel anything yet because it was too early, right? And because they kept saying that I look radiant and more beautiful than
Mm-hmm.
before.
Mm-hmm.
Then when we found out that she was a girl at the gender reveal, oh man. And I was like, oh, my friends were right.
Yeah.
They were right.
That is awesome.
But during my pregnancy with Chelsea, I feel so I love makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And during my pregnancy, I love makeup more. Like every time I go out, I wanna
Be
put
so.
on makeup to my face.
Yeah.
Like I wanna look good. I wanna smell nice. I wanna it feels like she made me more feminine, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. That is cool.
Mm,
I,
yeah, yeah.
I think that's really neat that you noticed that about your pregnancy with her. I think that is kind of cool.
Mm,
Yeah, she made you more feminine. How
yeah.
fun. Okay. Did your husband, so you did you feel like you were going to have a girl or a boy before that gender reveal? Did you have a guess?
Honestly, I had no idea.
Okay.
Honestly, I had no idea because some of my friend told me that if you feel, I mean not feel, I mean if you look prettier,
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah.
must be a boy. It must be a boy because the baby, they don't take that prettiness.
Oh, for themselves, right?
Yeah, but if it's a girl, they will take all the prettiness for themselves. That's why, like, I feel confused. Like,
Yeah, that sounds opposite of what your other
yeah,
friend said.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I was so confused, but yeah.
That's so fun. And what about your husband? What did he have a guess?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
so because my husband loves kids very much, and I have a lot of, well, not a lot of. I have three nieces and three nephews, right?
Okay.
And he loves my nephew.
Uh-huh.
And he said to me that he always wanted a boy,
Yeah.
but when he found out that I was pregnant, he said that he kinda more drawn to having a girl
Really?
compared to boys. Yeah. I
Interesting.
don't know how weird that is.
Yeah. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. That I mean, that's cool that he said that. So, okay, so then tell me about your gender reveal. Oh, before I ask that, is your are both of your families in the same town that you guys are in right now?
Oh yeah.
Are they
Yep.
close by? Okay, so I'm
Yes.
assuming your gender reveal you were able to have your family, all of your family there.
No, it was a small gender reveal.
Okay.
So we had our close friends, only
Mm-hmm.
close friends.
Okay.
And our gender reveal was quite mm, fail.
Oh,
We were planning,
tell
we
me
were
more.
planning to have a balloon
Okay.
filled with pink or blue dust, something like that.
Yes.
And my husband wanted to like um
Oh, like shoot an
arrow.
arrow. Okay.
Yeah, shoot an arrow. And when we were about to do that, I accidentally like snatch, well, not snatch. How do you say
Like
like the sharp part of the arrow
yes. Uh-huh.
to the
Oh,
balloon?
you snap. Yeah, it must have just touched it
Yeah,
and
yeah. But
broke it
it's not
open.
our time yet. So like everybody was like, "Oh no." You know what I mean? It was the
Yes.
time we haven't started even the countdown yet.
Yes.
And we were like talking, and I was like, bam. Then, oh well.
Oh well.
Then then my husband wore a white t-shirt, and then I saw a lot of pink things on his clothes.
Oh,
So there it was. It's a girl.
yay. That's actually
Yay.
a really funny story because you're gonna remember that, I think.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God. I even have the photos.
Oh, you do? Okay. I just
And
think,
not the photo, I mean the videos.
oh, you
Because
did.
my friends, yeah, they were like
Starting.
documenting,
Yeah,
and that time
that is
they got it
really
on
funny.
video.
That is perfect, even though it was an accident.
Hmm.
That is
But
so
that was
fun.
fun.
Yeah. And what did you feel when you found out it was a girl?
I was so happy.
Yeah.
I also wanted a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm more, I was about to say, I think I'm more girl
Mm-hmm.
mom,
Mm-hmm.
but actually no, because when me and my husband discuss about like what do you wish to be? I mean, our firstborn, and I was like, I think I wanted a girl as our firstborn
Yeah.
because I think if it's a girl, she can be more, how do you, lovingly
Yeah.
towards toward her younger
Youngers.
siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I have three older brothers, right? And I'm the
Oh,
only girl.
okay.
I I mean they're all very good to me, but I feel if I have a like older sister,
Mm-hmm.
they they show the affection differently. You know what I mean?
Yep, especially to
I
firstborn. Firstborns, there's a lot of
Yes.
pressure on firstborn children, I think. So I think I know what you're talking about. Just kind of that
Yeah.
they're going to be able to show an example in a different way instead of, I need to do all these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like having a girl as the firstborn, I see my friends who's the first child,
Mm-hmm.
they're so they take care of the family so well,
Mm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the dad, well, I don't know, it's a lot of things, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
That's exciting. But it is, yeah. And then how about your husband? Was he like super surprised? Was he excited?
he was super excited, and by the time we found out that Chelsea was a girl,
Mhm.
he knew straight away that he would name her Chelsea.
Really? So
Mm,
it was him that chose the name.
yeah, it was
Okay.
him. Because he
Was
loves,
Oh, go
sorry?
ahead. Go. I was gonna just ask,
Uh,
how did he choose that name?
Because he loves Chelsea Football Club
Oh,
very much.
my husband is gonna love hearing that because when he edits, he loves. Yeah, he's a Manchester United fan, but like, yeah, he loves the English
Oh
Premier
no,
League.
they're
I
rivals.
know exactly, but he loves English Premier League, so I think that is awesome.
Yeah, my husband loves Chelsea Football Club very much, and he feels that Chelsea Football Club has always been with him
Mm-hmm.
in the good times and bad times.
Oh,
You know, like
yeah,
when his life is kind of
yeah, down.
low,
Mm-hmm.
like Chelsea Football Club, see, they're always winning. But
Yeah,
when his life was doing okay, Chelsea Football Club, they keep losing, you know.
yeah.
But
That's so
mm,
interesting.
and he he liked this singer called Chelsea Cutler.
Uh-huh.
So Chelsea Football Club and Chelsea Cutler. So Chelsea it
I
is.
love that. Yeah, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times the dad does not get as much say in the name, so I think that's awesome that he's like, that's the name. That's the name we're gonna go with.
Yeah. The funny thing, I feel okay with Chelsea,
Hmm. Hmm.
and I remember when I was little, I feel the name Chelsea is really pretty.
Yeah.
And when my husband said that, I was like, oh yeah, we can do that. Or
Yeah.
something rhymes with Chelsea. And at that time, we were confused between Chelsea or Kelsey.
Oh, okay. And so both of
Hmm.
those would have been a good choice.
Yeah, because it rhymes, right?
Yes.
Chelsea, Kelsey,
Uh-huh.
something
Uh-huh.
like that.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but as we discussed that, yeah,
Chelsea.
Chelsea FC has always been there for him, blah blah. So Chelsea it is.
That is great. I love that. And Chelsea's middle name is Jean. Is that something?
Jean.
Yeah. Tell me how you guys chose that middle name.
We kind of want some the middle name to be one
One
syllables, something
syllable.
like yeah, Jane, Ray,
Yeah.
Jean, and we love Jean very much. I mean Chelsea Jean, it matches.
It
We
flows.
feel
Yes. It
yeah.
has good rhythm because
So
yeah, like my
mm.
my kids are that a lot of my kids are that way where it has two syllables in
Oh
the first
really?
one and then one syllable in the second name because it just
Yeah,
it flows. It sounds nice. I agree with you.
it flows. You're right, right, right. What about if you don't mind me asking, what about Brennan's middle
Oh,
name?
yeah, Brandon's middle name is Chan, Chan. So Brandon
Chan.
Chan. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, one syllable.
Yep, one syllable. Yep, that's what it was a yeah. It we just wanted to make sure it flowed correctly. It
Yeah,
sounds good. Um
yeah.
okay, well that is super exciting. And then so how are you feeling at this time? So you are still around. Okay, so I'm just trying to count. So you found out
Mm-hmm.
you did the NIPT at 10 weeks or so, 9, 10 weeks it sounds like. And then
Mm-hmm.
sorry, a month later you had the gender reveal. So was that around
Yeah,
um
I think that was
14 weeks or
around
so?
14, yes,
14 with
14
okay.
weeks. Then I haven't posted anything on my Instagram at that time
Uh-huh.
because I think it was too early.
Y-
So
y-
I waited for the 16th or so. I think the 16th week.
Is
I post the gender reveal and
okay.
people knew at that time that I was pregnant.
Yeah. That's so
Hmm.
fun and so exciting. And are you still feeling good? Still feeling good? Were
Feeling
you
good about
Oh, just feeling good. Like how are you feeling? I know you mentioned no morning sickness before. Are
oh
you
at that time. I
yeah,
thought now. At that time. Yeah, yeah,
still good, feeling
still
good.
okay. Yeah, still feeling good.
Okay, awesome. And when you're going into the OBGYN and they're doing kind of their checks and everything, were there any
Mm-hmm.
concerns with the OBGYN or anything that they were you looking okay?
Mm,
Was the pregnancy going well?
yeah, the pregnancy was going so well until my 23-week appointment.
Okay.
And because at that time they found out that I had single umbilical artery,
Yes.
but my doctor assured me that it was normal abnormality as long as we monitor the pregnancy closely.
Yes. So
Mm.
that was at the anatomy scan. Is that right? The big ultrasound where they check everything out.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So that was actually one of the reasons why you reached out to me is because our son
Mm-hmm.
Brannon had a single umbilical
Yeah,
artery as well. And
yeah,
we were just kind of chatting about that. And I,
yeah,
yes, and that's exactly what I felt too. Like they said, it's usually not an issue, right? They said it's general,
yeah.
there's usually no issues, but I remember feeling kind of worried. I was worried.
How far were you when you found out that you had SUA too?
Um, it it was around 20 weeks. So we were just right there. Same
Around 20
thing
weeks.
around the
Yeah, same
anatomy
thing.
scan.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, he looked really good. And how did Chelsea look aside from the single umbilical artery?
My doctor said that she was growing normally.
Mm-hmm.
and the scans were all good, nothing to be concerned about.
Okay.
Uh, and he specifically told me that you got nothing to worry about because as I see, Chelsea is growing so good, and don't worry about it. Like
Okay.
I don't want you to think too much that it will affect your pregnancy, you know.
Yeah.
But then after that appointment, I went home and I started Googling about single umbilical artery and what is it?
Yes.
I found that a lot of people from the forums, they said that they had SUA and they delivered a perfectly healthy baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So at that time, I was like, yeah, just pray to God that it will be okay
Yes.
with my SUA.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because my pregnancy was going so well. Like I don't feel any symptoms or bad things, you
Yeah.
know. Mm.
Yeah. Usually you just you're going along and it's great. And then you get
Yeah,
that. And it's also like, oh, okay, what is that now? So,
yeah.
so were you worried at all
Um,
that it would
I think
cause
the
issues?
first, I think the first week, me and my husband were kind of worried,
Mm-hmm.
but we were worried, but we don't want to think too much about it because we trusted our doctor.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're supposed to trust our doctors, right?
Yeah. Right. I
I mean,
mean,
it's an
that's their expertise,
mm,
right?
yeah,
That's their
yes,
profession. And
yes,
so
yeah,
you hope they're giving
yeah,
you all the information and yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So there was that, and everything else besides the single umbilical artery or the SUA looked good. So everything else was good. You were feeling good. You were
Yeah.
measuring. She was growing great. It sounds like she was
Yep.
measuring at the right.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. And
And I
then,
had the glucose test as
okay.
well,
Great. Yeah.
and the results came back normal. I
Fine.
don't have diabetes, yeah,
Okay.
at
Good.
all.
That,
So when my doctor saw the result and he told me again, see, you have nothing to worry about. You got no diabetes and whatever. And Chelsea was growing perfectly. So yeah, don't worry about the SUA.
okay.
He told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then tell me, did you guys end up having a baby shower a little bit later on? Are you preparing for her
Mm,
nursery? Tell me as you progress in your pregnancy.
mm. Nothing big, the baby shower, because I went to Jakarta to see my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a group of friends. We're 7 girls,
Mm-hmm.
and four of us were pregnant at the same time.
Oh my goodness, that is a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. So in August last year, I went to Jakarta to see them,
Mm-hmm.
see just to chat, blah blah, just to
Yeah.
how
Just
do you
kind of have a girls'
catch
trip.
up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
uh-huh. And then they all throw a baby shower for the four of us.
Oh, fun. So fun.
Mm-hmm. So all girls like
That
that.
that's awesome. Were your other friends that were pregnant, do you know what they were having too? Like boys, girls?
Yeah, yes, we
Fun.
know. Because one of them actually were very close to my due date.
Oh,
My due date was supposedly on November 20, and
okay.
her due date was November 5th.
Oh,
So very close
yes.
in date.
That is
Uh-huh.
awesome. Yeah. So
And one
no,
of them due in December and one of them due in March.
oh my goodness, seriously, so close to each other. That
Yeah,
is
so close to each other.
so fun.
Yeah, so fun. We were so happy because we were friends from when we were in college and we
Hmm.
were pregnant at the same time. I mean, like in college we were partying together, got
Hmm.
drunk together, and
Uh-huh.
now we were like pregnant together. After this, we're gonna discuss about baby milk or it's
Yes.
like so funny,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Life is funny. Yeah. How fun is that though that you guys were able to do that?
Yeah, it was fun. But the thing is, my best friends they all live in Jakarta, where
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Surabaya.
Mm-hmm.
So Jakarta and Surabaya is 1 hour
Oh,
away
okay.
by plane,
Okay.
and we don't see each other very often nowadays.
Yeah.
Especially after I lost Chelsea,
Yeah.
I never really see them again.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit more
Hmm.
about that, I think. Let's,
Yeah,
because yeah, relationships are after a loss, relationships change a little bit. So,
yeah. I think for me, it's not a little bit. I think it's
oh,
a
a
lot.
lot.
A lot
Yeah.
have changed.
Yeah.
I mean, from my friendship with
Yes.
my best friend, and I don't know, with friends most of all. Yeah,
Yes. It things change, and it
things change.
and it yeah, it's interesting how that evolves because of how you've changed
Hmm.
throughout through this time. Okay, so then you were able to have that baby shower and you're feeling good still
Yep,
physically. Great.
yep.
Was there any like plan that you guys were going to have in regards to the birth that you were discussing with your OBGYN? Because I know some people are
Uh,
very specific, like, oh, I want unmedicated, or I'd like to try and, you know, they have very specific things. I'm not sure if that is something that you can
oh,
plan as a birth plan or your birth preferences.
hmm. I think I've always wanted a C-section
Oh,
for
okay.
my birth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is an option. You can
So
just say, "Can I have a C-section?"
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Because I have like a bad vision.
Oh, uh-huh.
When you do normal, they're I'm afraid that if I push too hard and it will have pressure to my eyes, and it's not good for my eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay.
So that my doctor agrees that I will have C-section.
Okay.
So we already set a date for the delivery.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just scheduled for November sometime in 2024.
20.
Okay. Oh, it was set
Yes.
for her due date.
Yeah. Actually, the due date was end of November,
Oh, gotcha.
but uh-huh. We we picked November 20th.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
That is wonderful. Okay, so then yeah, just tell me as things progressed, what happened, and did you just get to the your induction sorry, not induction date, your C-section date and you went in? Can you start telling me about how that
No, it's a long story. So, on October 30th of October,
Mhm.
I went in for my 36 weeks appointment, right?
Mhm.
When my doctor scanned me, he looked weird. I mean, not as the usual.
Mhm.
He was like keep checking my belly back and forth, and I started to get confused. Why
Why?
are I like this? What happened? And then he said that he saw a gap in my baby's brain, like 3 cm long gap from the ultrasound and the
From the
skull.
skull. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Which he explained as brain bleeding.
Oh,
And I was like, what? Why?
what?
I just came in 1 week ago and
Mhm.
you told me that everything was fine. And now, 1 week later, 36-week appointment, you told me that there was a gap in my baby's brain. I mean, like, how? I never fell or
Nothing, no
had
issue.
trauma to my belly. Nothing. I felt good. I felt normal.
Mhm.
And then out of nowhere, you told me this kind of thing. Like what happened?
Yeah.
I asked him that, and I saw my husband was crying. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because it was so shocking, right? But I mean, by this time, my baby was still alive. I mean,
Yeah.
her heartbeat was so strong,
Yeah.
and my OB told me that we have to deliver her next week
Oh,
because uh,
Because of
So that, yeah,
how
how big is the gap in
yeah.
her brain?
Okay.
Hmm.
So, and but up to this point, she was did you feel her moving and everything?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she was moving good and no issues.
Uh, and after he told me that, and I suddenly like realized that one day before, I felt her move was weird in a way, but
Okay.
I don't know what kind of move is that. I thought it's just her moving, but not the usual movement, you know.
Oh,
I feel like, you know, like seizure,
uh-huh.
like
Very
in
jerky.
my stomach. Yeah, but only 1 second. Only one
Interesting.
second. Yeah. And by the time I told him that, he picked on the ultrasound that Chelsea was doing that again, like seizure,
At
like
the
third.
time during, like at the
At
visit.
that time, yes. Because at that time when he told me about the brain bleeding, he still put the ultrasound in my belly, right?
Right.
On my belly.
Yeah.
So, and at that time, uh, Chelsea was moving like that, like the seizure part. And I told him, see,
This
that's
is
what I'm talking about. But I just felt it just yesterday. And I don't know what it is. And he said, yeah, maybe this is because of the brain bleeding
yeah.
and that she had seizure on in my stomach,
Oh
something
my
like
gosh.
that. And I was so confused because since that was my first pregnancy, I had no idea something like that would happen. I mean, I don't even know that a baby
Huh,
can get a seizure
yeah.
inside my belly, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I have no idea at all.
Yeah. That's so
Then
shocking. Yeah, you would never expect
yeah,
that.
at all. Then my husband was very shocked. I mean, I think maybe he's more shocked than me because he was like crying. He was crying. Well, I was crying too, but I still can answer my OB question and everything. And then because we couldn't process what we're hearing, right? And then we immediately called our parents.
Yeah.
We told them to come into the hospital straight away so that my OB can talk to my parents and my in-laws.
Okay. Okay.
You know, so they come into the hospital straight away. And oh, sorry, backtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Before I called my parents, my doctor said that we're gonna deliver the baby next week,
Yes.
but don't be surprised if she couldn't make it.
Oh,
He
so
said something like that.
oh, I
But he said very, very, very casually, like, don't be surprised if she couldn't make it, yeah, but we'll see till next week. I was like, what?
what?
Are we hearing this correctly? Like I've been you're my OB and you told me something like something as serious as this very
Yes.
casually, and
Yes.
it almost felt like he got no heart at all, like no emotions on whatever. And he knows perfectly that it was our first pregnancy. Yeah.
That is yeah.
And
That
then
ugh.
hmm,
Okay.
yeah.
So your parents came in to the
Hmm.
hospital.
Yeah, and then my OB told them the story about the brain bleeding, the gap, and everything, blah blah. But and then my mom insisted that we deliver the baby the day after, which is October 31st.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, she was saying like, why should we wait
Yes.
for another week, like
Y-
next week? Because
yeah.
there's nothing we can do to the baby if she's still inside me, right?
Yeah.
So it's better to deliver her right away, like the next day. Because October that day was Wednesday night,
Okay.
and then we make the decision to deliver her the next day.
Okay.
So that night at 12 a.m., I went into the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and thankfully I got my hospital bag ready.
Oh,
So
you're ready already. Good.
yeah, because 36 weeks, because it can happen anytime. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know about the
Mm-hmm.
contraction, and I don't know. So I felt like better be prepared.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys were admitted the next day, essentially at midnight, right?
Oh
Um,
yeah, at midnight. Yes, yes. At midnight, we went in, and then they checked the, w- where's the machine that can detect the movement of the baby.
yep. Yeah, yeah, just like the
I,
Doppler or the
no, no, like maybe maybe it's a stress test.
Oh, yes,
Like
yeah.
in 1 minute, how many times the baby moves, something like that.
Yes. Yeah, they have something like that. I don't know what that's called. But yes, they put
Yeah,
a monitor on you to
yes,
check.
yes. And at that night, I don't know why she moved very little, not like the usual.
Oh,
So they asked me to put on like music to wake her up,
uh-huh.
but still, she moved very little. And then that night, they asked me to get some sleep because we'll deliver the next morning, right?
Yeah.
But how can I sleep when knowing
She's
that my baby is sick? I mean, she's not healthy, but we still don't know what's going on with her, you
mm,
know? So me and husband just keep praying that she'll be all right. I mean, when I say we don't know yet, because my OB just told me that the brain bleeding part, right? But
yes.
we actually didn't know what really happened. Like, was it like really brain bleeding, or the brain did not develop properly or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
We had no idea at all.
And
So
and that your OB couldn't probably tell very well what was going on
yeah, cannot.
from
From
the
only from
ultrasound.
the ultrasound,
Right.
no,
Okay.
he couldn't tell us what happened. So on the next morning, we we went to proceed with the C-section, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember I kept vomiting because I think I was allergic. I mean, I don't know, allergic or with the
The anesthesia that
yeah,
yeah, the epidural.
anesthesia.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
epidural or anesthesia, I don't know. That I get vomiting, but really, I don't care at all.
Yeah.
I just
Want to get
get,
your baby. Yeah.
yeah, I want to get my baby out. I keep saying like, um, God be with Chelsea, God be with Chelsea, and please that she'll be okay and she'll be healthy, and
Mm-hmm.
that my doctor just wrongly diagnosed
Yes.
that part. I mean the brain bleeding part. And then I was crying, I was praying, and then the room was very, very silent. Was very silent, and I had my husband beside me,
Okay.
and he was the one who put the, because I keep vomiting, right? And he has to like put something to my vomiting.
Yes.
Mm. And then um I didn't hear anything. Like the room was so silent, and I didn't hear anything. And then finally they pull her out, and I didn't hear her cry at all. And then when they pull her out, they told my husband to be with her to the next room for the, because she when they pull her out, she was breathing but very, very, very weak.
Yes.
So they had to put her on the ventilator.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So he told my husband to go straight away with the pits
Yes.
so that he will see the procedure and all
Okay.
and stuff. And when my husband went out, I was still in the hospital, the C-section
In the
bed, right?
yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the
Getting
operate,
sewn up,
the OR.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, sewn up. Honestly, at that time, I don't know what to think, because like, why, why, why was my why is my first birth experience like this?
Yes.
It's not really what I imagined, you know,
Yeah.
because I imagined that my first birth experience was very, very beautiful,
Yeah.
as you know, as I call it, like, after they pull her out, I want to hear her crying, and I want to take picture, but
Yeah.
not like this. I mean, why, why should I feel like, why should I feel this way, and why, why this happened? Why did this happen to me? You know,
Yeah.
like this is my. I just got married like not even 1 year ago. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
uh, at that time, they delivered me
Mm-hmm.
November, because I got married March, right? 9 months. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I don't even, I don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
We got married not even one year, and then something like this, something big
Yes.
happened like this. Like, is
Yes.
this really going on? You know, I feel at that time, I feel I'm I'm like in a dream.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what happened. Like, it happened like so fast,
Yeah.
so freaking fast. Uh, because what hurts me the most is the thought of being with my firstborn, which is a girl, which I wanted. And like the future with my firstborn will, you know, and just like that, it's no more. Like, yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
And at that time of the birth of Chelsea, the nursery, her nursery was already set up for
Set up.
her. Like, I felt I was like
Yeah.
this close to the finish line, you know, like 3 more weeks, 3 more weeks
Yeah.
to see my baby girl. But why? What happened? I kept asking why, and my husband kept crying as well. I mean, why? I know that we we conceived Chelsea right away after we got married, but this is not the outcome that we wanted.
Yeah.
Of course, like,
Yeah.
why?
Yes.
I was like, I was so, I don't want to say like I was so angry to God, but I was questioning. I was
Yes.
questioning God. God, why? What happened? Like, what did I do wrong? Because I felt when I was pregnant with Chelsea, I was, I thought I did everything right. Like,
Yeah. Everything.
not eating raw food,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
I love skincare, and I don't even wear like retinol,
Mm-hmm.
not even a small dose. I don't wear chemical sunscreen. I don't wear anything that could harm
Yeah.
my baby, you
Yeah.
know. But why? What happened?
Why?
Oh,
Yeah.
are you testing us right now? Me or my husband or us? I don't know. Like, why? If you feel, if God, I mean, I talk to God, yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel that me and my husband were not ready to have a baby yet, why did you give us at the first place?
Yeah.
You know, it's not that I don't want Chelsea. Of course I want Chelsea, but no, I don't think like anybody should feel like this. I mean, this kind of pain, like child loss, baby loss, like any kind of loss, nobody should ever feel this way.
Yeah.
Like, why on earth, in this earth, you let this thing happen?
Yes.
You know, I always feel that if parents should go, I mean, if we lost our parents, more normal,
Yes,
because our parents is older than
exactly.
us, and
Yeah.
someday they will get old and
And pass away. Yes,
yeah, and pass away. That's how life is, right? But a baby who just started like conceive in our belly, they just started wanna live in this world, and then you just take it just like that. What's the meaning of it?
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I keep asking, like, me and my husband were not very religious, but we believe in God.
Hmm.
We pray every day, but we don't go to church
Hmm.
that often. But we do believe in God. But I think that changed.
Yeah.
I mean, that changed our perception of God. I mean, at that time.
Yes.
Hmm. Because as you know, we were like keep questioning,
Yes.
like in disbelief.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I
what happened? Uh-huh. And then when I was recovering at the hospital room, my husband told me that when they put my baby out, she was completely stiff,
oh,
like very stiff.
yeah.
He wasn't like moving, or yeah, obviously she cannot cry because there was something wrong with her trachea or her throat. I don't know,
Oh,
something like that.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay.
And she was very stiff. Then they move her to the CT scan so that they can scan her brain.
Okay, okay.
Because if they don't do the CT scan on her brain, we still don't know what happened.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because the ultrasound cannot pick up the
Those
problem, right?
yes, yeah.
Uh-huh. And when they came back, turns out that it wasn't brain bleeding. It was HIE, hypoxic something
Ischemia.
encephalopathy, yeah,
Yeah.
where the brain did not get enough oxygen to her brain.
And so HIE is hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy.
Encephalopathy,
Yep.
yeah. Uh-huh.
And so that one
Uh,
so and that I don't know tons about it, but I'm like you said, it's where the brain does not get enough oxygen, and
yeah.
it's not during birth. Is it during birth? Is it before birth? I'm assuming it's before birth.
From what I learned from the doctors, I mean, this is not my OB anymore because after he delivered me,
You changed over.
Chelsea, changed
Sh-
over to the Pete's
Yes,
pediatrician.
yes, like the
Yes,
NICU group, the neonatal
yeah,
intensive care unit
yep.
group, right?
And
Okay.
they told me that when she was inside me, she did not get enough oxygen to her brain, and that's
Uh,
why she was like this. But when I was doing my own research, HIE is usually occurs when at the time of birth. Like if normal birth, they try to pull the baby out
mm-hmm.
and they don't do it correctly. Like the baby doesn't get enough oxygen, and that results in HIE. That's what
Oh,
I did not understand at that time, because why is my own research? I mean, Google, and I see articles, and what they told me is like different, you
mm-hmm,
know.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay, I just believe them. They told me that it was 90% non-functional, Chelsea. I mean the brain, Chelsea's brain.
The brain activity was
Yeah, like the CT scan, I cannot read CT scan, but it shows that most of the brain, like in white,
oh,
you see brains,
mm-hmm.
they have veins, right?
Yeah.
Like the veins, something like that. And she doesn't have it. Like it's
Wow.
all plain.
Yeah.
Hmm. And then we were because we feel that the doctors that told us the info wasn't really helping, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. And then so me and my husband, we reach out to doctors in Taiwan, in Singapore, in
Mm-hmm.
Jakarta to
Mm-hmm.
see like second opinion, third opinion, fourth opinion, whatever. And turns out that yes, they all told us the same thing. And that Chelsea's brain is very, very damaged, and there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, not even a like operation to make it better, or
Yeah.
because it's too much damage.
Yeah. And
Something like that.
and she was on a ventilator
Mm-hmm. Yep.
because she couldn't breathe on her own, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did she ever, like, did your husband ever hear her cry or anything like that?
No,
Okay. No.
no. So actually, she lived for 19 days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was on ventilator the whole time. She never opened her eyes during that
She
time.
didn't.
She never she never opened her eyes. But somehow, I feel that she knows our voices. I mean, me and my husband.
Mm-hmm.
We would sing to her, and we would tell stories to Chelsea, and it feels like she recognizes our voice by like she was lifting her little hands, little feet, something like that.
Whenever
Oh
you
my God.
guys, she heard you.
Yeah, yeah. And I I felt that her connection with me was very strong.
Mm-hmm.
One day when oh, so I was in the hospital for 3 days, I think.
Okay.
So I went in Thursday, right? I mean
Right.
12 a.m. Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and I got out Saturday.
Okay.
So 3 days, yeah,
3 days.
3 days. Uh-huh. But we have to leave her in the NICU, right?
Yes, which is, I'm
Uh-huh. And
sure,
then,
yeah, hard.
yeah, yes. So on Friday, before I got out of the hospital, we got her baptized.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we got her baptized because it's not that we like lose hope. Yeah, of course we wanted a miracle, but we're Catholic, so yeah, might as well
Yeah.
uh, baptize her.
So did they have somebody at the hospital that came, or was it one of a priest in
No,
your area that came and
yeah,
baptized her?
my mom-in-law actually helped us call the priest to come to
Okay.
the NICU
Okay.
because the NICU was very strict.
Yes,
I mean,
they're very
like
strict.
every day, I got to see her
Mm-hmm.
twice during the visiting hour, like at noon and at night.
Just
They
twice.
won't allow just twice, yeah, twice and 1 hour each time. They were
Oh,
very strict.
yeah.
Yeah, thankfully they allow the priest to
To
come and
come as well.
baptize her.
Okay.
Yes. And we were talking about my connection to her. You know, one day, before I come into the NICU,
Mm-hmm.
I was like crying very loudly in the car because, as I said before, I felt like I was dreaming.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I was living, like really living. Am I still dreaming? Something like that.
Yeah.
So I cried so hard, and I said to my husband that I want my Chelsea gene. I want my Chelsea gene. What happened? Why do we have to go back to the hospital to see her? And I mean, I don't even got to care, hold her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even, I cannot, because they won't allow me, because there are too many
Tubes and
wires.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
tubes and wires, and I don't know, all things. And one day when I was crying so hard, my husband was like, please don't cry. She can hear you. Because I was in the hospital car park, but I
Oh,
haven't gone up yet to
yeah.
meet her. But I was crying like so hysterical. And then when I see her, I saw I saw that her eyes were full of tears.
Oh,
Yeah. And I was like, she she really she really understand not understand. She knows my feeling. Because before that, I've never cried that hard before. And I don't know, that day I was crying so hard. And why? Why did she cry, you know? I mean, it was so hard for me.
yeah.
You know, it was so hard because at one point I have to be strong for my baby girl Chelsea. But at one point, I'm not strong, you know.
No.
I keep asking to God again, you know. I keep asking God, you know that I'm not a strong woman. And why do you give me something like this? Is it a challenge or is it a trial or what? What do you want to call this? I don't know. Why?
Why?
And why? And and that was very, very sad when I see
Yeah.
tears
In her.
on her eyes, whether she couldn't open her eyes, right? But she was crying.
Yeah.
I know she was crying. I know she was crying. She was crying because of me crying. Like our emotional connection was so deep. So from that moment on, I uh, I was trying really, really, really hard not to cry when I want to see her. Yeah,
Because of that connection. That's
yeah. But I don't want to. I don't want to her feeling sad like I do. Of course, I'm sad. But no, if I'm gonna cry again, she will cry,
yeah.
and I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Even though she never opened her eyes, she never cried, but she knows. She knows that I'm her mom.
Yeah.
She knows my voice. Yeah, she knows. She knows her dad's voice. And by the time Chelsea was in the NICU, we had a song. We had a song by Chelsea Cutler.
Oh.
It's
Uh-huh.
called Black and White. And
Mhm.
she loves that song.
Oh,
You
really?
know what? Yeah. Because every time we turn on that song and we sing along,
Mhm.
me and my husband, she would again lift her little feet and hands.
Oh,
It feels like, oh my God, I love this song, something like that.
I want to dance.
Yeah. Oh my God, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Karina, before I forget, I want to ask, how big was she? Can you tell me how much she weighed and how long she
Mm.
was?
She was 2.4 kgs.
Okay.
I don't know how
That's
what's that
probably
in
around
pounds.
4-ish pound. Yeah, a little over 4 pounds.
Yeah, 2.4 kgs, and she was 49 cm long. She was
Okay.
quite she was quite long
Yeah,
because
yeah.
my husband is
Is
tall. I
really tall.
think is really tall. My husband is 185,
Uh-huh. That is
and
she
yeah, I
she got
think
that.
yeah, she got that from my husband for sure.
Yeah. Well, and
Mm-hmm.
even then that's she was 4 weeks early, right? It was around 36 weeks that she
Yep.
was
Yeah.
born. So
36 weeks and 4 days.
yeah, so she would have put on more weight and more height and in those
Mm-hmm.
last few weeks. So um
Yeah.
and what time was she born technically?
It was 9 at 10 past 9 a.m.
Okay.
Hmm.
I always like to ask because it's always fun to remember how big our kids are. So,
Yes. Hmm. And she was born on Halloween,
yep.
October 31st.
October 31st. Yep. Uh,
October 31st, yes.
And um, when you were talking to the pediatric doctors now, because her care is in their jurisdiction now.
Mm-hmm.
So they were saying that she just wasn't getting, she hadn't received enough oxygen to her brain, and that's why 90% of her brain was not working.
Yeah.
And but there was no, were they able to say anything about what the cause of that was?
No. They cannot like because the thing with my case, yeah, it was very confusing. Like
Mm-hmm.
none of the doctors know what caused this.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you do this, then it will cause that. There was nothing like that.
Okay.
None of them can explain to me of what happened and what caused this or anything. And then in January, wait, should I? Oh, I think I have to talk about how she passed away first, yeah.
Yes. I mean, we can go. Yes, let's. I just
I
want to make
think
sure.
just like
Yeah, let's just do it.
timeline.
Yeah, we'll just do it by timeline. So let me ask you a different question then. Um, so, tell me all the, I know that you were not able to see her that often. You only got to see her twice a day, essentially, during that
Mm-hmm.
time that she was alive. And tell me what you were able to do other than, I mean, it sounds like you were able to do a number of things you've already talked about, but tell me
Mm-hmm.
some other things that you were able to do with her while you were in the NICU. So I know you played that Chelsea song, and
Yeah, Chelsea
um,
song.
you didn't really get to hold her because of all the wires and tubes and
Yeah.
stuff. But I'm assuming
Mm-hmm.
you were able to touch her and maybe put
Yes.
your hand on
Yep.
her. Okay, good. Um,
Mm-hmm.
how about any other family members? Did anybody get to meet her in the NICU?
Yes. I think because all the nurses in the NICU already knew that she will not last long. I mean, like
Yeah,
in terms of, I don't know, weeks or days or
yeah.
I don't know. So they allow my family members to
Okay.
come and see her like one by one.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm. Like two, maximum two in one
I
room.
see. Okay.
Yes. So after 14 days on the ventilator, we had a family discussion because, if you are on a ventilator,
Oh,
you will forever be
yeah,
be in that state. I mean, you will not pass away because of the ventilator, right?
yeah.
So after 14 days, we made a decision to remove the ventilator, and we know that we know all the risk.
Yes.
But still, we made a decision to remove the ventilator and change it to NCPAP for the oxygen.
Okay.
So no more
A tube just down her throat, because yeah, that is
yes,
very, yeah.
yeah. Because before we made that decision, the doctor told us that Chelsea's breathing was improving at that time, and she can breathe on her own. So he was confident that if we took the ventilator off and put only oxygen
Mm-hmm.
in her mouth, that she will breathe by her own.
Okay.
Mhm. So after 14 days, we moved to NCPAP, and 5 days later, she passed away
Were
because
were you there when she passed away?
mm, no.
Oh,
So like this.
yes. Yeah.
Um, at that time, I keep praying to God, right? I mean, I keep praying to God that if He really wants to take Chelsea to His side, please don't let her suffer. I mean, just take her peacefully. Don't let her feel any kind of pain
Yeah.
of or I don't want like to see her suffer at all.
Yeah.
And my mom, she said this to Chelsea, like, Chelsea, if you really wanna go, don't suffer. I mean, I don't want you to, like, your breathing got so,
Hard.
how do you call that? Like
La-
hard, so that,
labored. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah.
yeah, it was like force, or I don't know. So that, because if you do that, your face will be blue, and you're not gonna look pretty. You like being pretty, right? So if you really wanna go, it's okay, go, but you have to look pretty by the time you by the time you
Oh my
go,
gosh.
something like that. And I remember that day, Monday, the 18th of November, during the noon. I don't know, like that day, a lot of my mom's friend went visit to the hospital to see
Hmm.
Chelsea, and then I mean that was the first visiting hour at the noon time, right? And then at night, my in-laws, my husband's family, they all came to the hospital to see her. I don't know why that day. I still cannot
Some.
really understand why that day was very, very crowded.
Yeah,
Like
there was a lot of
everyone wants
people
to
there.
yeah, there's a lot of people, because actually we were just me and my husband, my mom, a very close family, the one who go to the hospital every day. But that day it was so crowded. And after the visiting hours, I went home because I was so tired of I have to pump,
Yes.
because yeah, I have to pump, because even though she was on ventilator, she has to drink my milk by the
Just
tube,
a
right? Like,
yes. Yeah.
uh-huh, uh-huh. That night I was so tired. But at 9 p.m., when I was at home, the hospital called my husband and told us that Chelsea's was not stable. Like,
Mm.
she keeps her heartbeat,
Oh,
like,
would
down
just
and
go.
then up again,
Okay.
up and then up again. I mean, for the last 5 days, it's been like that.
Okay.
So at that time, me and my husband was like, it's just another,
Just
like,
like,
down, and
yep.
then yeah, and then of course it will go up again. I mean,
Yeah.
her heartbeat. But that after that call, my husband told me that he wanted to go to the hospital. He told me that he misses Chelsea so much, because at that time, because of the all the guests that they were coming to the hospital,
Oh,
he felt like he did not get much
yeah. Time
quality
with
time
her.
with
Yeah.
Chelsea. Yes, that's
Yeah.
why at 9 p.m. he went straight to the hospital, because I live at my parents' house, and
Hmm.
it was like 5 minutes away.
Hmm.
Hmm. But I told him that I don't think I can make it, because I have to pump, and I'm very, very, very tired. Why don't you go to Chelsea and uh, tell her stories, and you know, like, doing that thing to
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Uh, and then when I was about to go to sleep, because I was so tired again, my husband called me, and he said something like, Chelsea is unstable again. I mean, the heartbeat
It's
is like gone down again, but it will go up. I mean, he said that it twice.
while he
He
was there,
while he was there, her heart rate, like,
it
you
decreased
know, it
and
decreases
then just
two
went back up.
times,
Okay.
but went back up. So he told me, you shouldn't worry. I think it's okay. But at I think 10 p.m. he called me again, and he said that Chelsea was unstable and the doctors were trying to, you know, massage, not
Oh,
massage, I mean help her breathe again,
yeah.
because because at first we told them that we don't want any CPR performed on Chelsea because it was too dangerous. I mean, why?
Yes.
Why should, because she was very little, and
Yeah.
we know that her brain
Is
where
yeah.
it's not going to get any better even if we put on CPR, perform CPR on her as
Yeah.
well. So we don't want any CPR. So at that night, they did not perform any CPR at all, but they just help the oxygen again. I don't know, like increase the oxygen level
Yeah.
or something they do. And then he told me to go to the hospital, and he said, I think you really have to go now because the situation is not
It's not good.
getting any better.
Okay.
Huh? Because he said like it's been 10-15 minutes since all the doctors
Yeah.
try to help put the oxygen on her and blah blah. And then I asked my mom. I asked my brother to accompany me to the hospital, and by the time I went in the NICU, usually when I came into the NICU, you see like a heart rate monitor, like
Oh,
straight away, because there's the door, and I can see the heart rate monitor by the time I go in the door.
yeah.
But that night, when I went in the door, the monitor was blank, not even like zero, but it was blank.
Oh,
Turns out that, and at that time, I saw my husband was not holding Chelsea, but he was, like
yeah.
hold her hair. And I know straight away that Chelsea is not here with us anymore. And and at that time, I felt so um like how do you say like why am I at home? I should be there with my husband and be with Chelsea. I mean, if I know I'm tired, but you shouldn't you shouldn't think about how tired you are. You should be with Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel so I don't know how to say that in English,
It's
but
it's probably the word guilty because that's
yeah,
exactly
I think so guilty. Yes, 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 guilty. I felt so guilty. I mean, why? I should be with my husband and Chelsea. Like I want to be with her during her last minutes, and I don't know. I think it was so traumatizing for me. I mean, in my life, I only saw like sorry to say, I mean like but dead people few times, and all of them are old people,
older. Yeah.
older people. I've never seen a dead baby before, and it's my baby who died. You know, and when I saw my husband like that, I just right away, Chelsea was gone, and I I came and see her, touch her hair, touch her body, touch her face, everything. I don't know why, like I don't know why, but she looked very different without the ventilator on. She looked so she looked so beautiful. so beautiful, and she was just like me. And, you know, it was November 18th, and my due date is supposed to be November 20th. It turns out that on November 18th, I have to let my baby go. I don't know. Yeah. And then, and in Indonesia, we don't have something like cuddle cot or something like that.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that in Indonesia. So, but that night, my mom was coming with me that night, right?
Yes.
And she specifically asked the NICU crew that she doesn't want Chelsea to put in the cold room because she felt that in the cold room there are a lot of like dead people or I don't know, and
Yes.
she doesn't want that, and she kind of begged for them to let Chelsea stay in the NICU room.
Oh, okay.
They because the next day we have to move her to the funeral home.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So she passed away. I think 10:40 or 10:50 some or 11. I forgot honestly. But the next day, the next morning, I have to go back to uh the hospital to move her, and and in that morning, I I hold her for the first time. Why? Why couldn't I hold her earlier when her body was born? Why do I have to hold her after she passed away when her body is so cold?
Yeah.
I, I keep asking the question why, and at that, especially at that time, I feel like I haven't woken up from my dreams. It feels like where's the dream so long?
Yeah.
Like I want
And
to wake up.
horrible.
Just wake me up. Wake me up from this nightmare. I mean, it's kind of ironic. Why do me and my husband have to hold her after she passed away?
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. I mean, the NICU nurses were nice, but I think they were really focusing into the SOP, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like what I'm saying,
Yep.
like
They had to,
very
they have a hospital policy and they
yes,
need to stick
yes,
to it.
yeah. Because at one time I asked them, can I hold her? Because I really want to feel her in my arms. And they keep saying, no, you cannot. No, you cannot. Because there are too many wires on her. And the tube and the ventilator, something like that.
I just, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then, and then my mom, she was very quick with it. Because at that time, me and my husband feels like dreaming and we don't know what to do. We have no idea what to do next. Like, are we gonna cremate her or move her where? But turns out that my mom, she had all planned.
Oh,
because by the time she heard the doctor say that there was zero chance of her living. She straight away find a funeral home,
oh,
find the ambulance, find the everything. So basically, the
oh,
funeral home thing was my mom's doing.
oh,
She know that me and my husband would never had the courage for you
well,
know
yeah.
the guts to
It's
like make the decision.
it's horrible to make those
Mm.
decisions. And I,
Yeah, yeah, and I'm very thankful for her
yeah,
for that. Like
to
she had
she did all the
everything
arrangements.
planned. Yeah, and from the first time that we knew that she'll not gonna make it, we knew straight away that we will cremate her instead of bury her.
Okay.
Mhm. And at that time, oh my God. I've been trying to erase those memories when I have to sit front row at the funeral home, looking at my baby in a casket, in a small casket.
Yeah.
I'll be like, why? I've never seen I've never seen a casket that small.
Yeah.
It's always been a big casket, and it's my baby in it, my beautiful baby. But you know the funny thing, the very funny thing, I always feel that Chelsea was so beautiful, you know,
Yeah.
even with the ventilator on, like tubes.
Yeah.
But I know that she's very beautiful. But uh, at that day in the funeral home, when I put her something nice with a big bow
Yeah.
and pink clothes,
Yeah.
pink swaddle and everything. She looks so peaceful, like very peaceful, as if she was sleeping,
Yeah.
and she didn't turn blue at all. I mean, the
Oh.
next day,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but because she wasn't in the cold room, right? And
Yeah.
it's kind of
That's what happens. Yeah. When you,
yeah when you don't put your the dead people in the cold room, it's
yeah.
supposed to get blue very quickly.
Uh-huh.
If I'm yeah, right. But it's very weird that because when I saw her in that casket, it feels like she was smiling, like she was smiling. Because the night before when she passed away in the hospital, I took a picture and her lips were kind of like this, like
Just
very sad.
a little turned down. Okay.
Yes, but the next day in the casket, like it went
Went up a little bit.
not really no like that,
Yeah.
but you can
It
see that
yep.
yeah, the shape of her lips is changing,
Yeah.
and surprisingly, yeah, she had do like bruises, but not maybe like here, and
Around
the face is not
nothing.
nothing on her face. And I thought straight away, oh my God, she listens to my mom. When my mom told her, Chelsea, if you really want to go, let your face be pretty, okay? Don't let your face turn blue. And she loved being called pretty. And she really was so pretty in
Oh.
that casket.
Yeah.
Uh,
That is the cutest thing.
yeah.
Oh. Oh. So I want to go back really fast to the NICU when your mom, so it was your mom that basically said, please don't take my baby, your baby to the morgue,
Mm-hmm.
which is where they
Mm.
would usually store babies. And they allowed
Yeah.
allowed
Yeah.
Chelsea to be in the NICU
Yes.
till the next morning when the funeral home came.
Yes. Because luckily there was nobody else at
Okay.
that night. Because
So,
before she was in a NICU for almost 3 weeks, right?
yes.
In the first 2 weeks, there were twins in there.
Okay.
But at that time when she passed away, the twins
We're
went
gone.
home
Okay.
already. Were
Okay.
gone. Mhm.
That is
They-
really lucky also. There's something
Yeah.
that was
Yes.
for them to be able to allow that. Um,
Yes.
and
And
did you guys stay with her all that night then in the NICU, or
mm,
did they asked you to go home?
actually, they didn't told us to go home. I mean, they will allow us if we want to stay there. But
Okay.
I think we have to think about the day after where we
Yes.
have to go to the funeral home. And
Yes.
I mean, it's gonna be a long day tomorrow, so we have to
Yes.
go. We feel that we have to go home to get some sleep,
Yes.
which I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, of course we cannot sleep, but at least just lie down
To
and
get some rest. Yeah.
uh-huh, yeah. Because we like the 7 a.m. next morning, we have to go back to
Oh,
the
yeah. Go back to the hospital
mhm,
and be there. Okay.
yeah.
So then you guys head back to the hospital the next morning and I don't how does that usually work? So does the funeral home come and pick up the baby
Yes.
and you
Pick up.
and you go with them
Yes.
and follow them, okay, to the funeral home?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
from the hospital to the funeral home, we hold Chelsea, me and my husband. I mean, we take
Oh,
turns
good.
and we adore how beautiful she
Yes,
was.
yes.
Like the lips, the cheeks. She had a very chubby cheeks,
Uh-huh.
like very chubby.
Hmm.
And our firstborn. Hmm. Yeah.
And then you get to the funeral home and
Yeah.
is it essentially the funeral? Like, is that the time that you guys get with her, or is there a service or anything like that when you get to the funeral home? Or do you have to still make arrangements while you're there? Because it sounds like your mom was very much involved in making those
Yeah.
arrangements first.
She already made the arrangement because we were Catholic, right? And
Hmm.
then we asked the same priest
Oh,
that baptized Chelsea
yes.
to come to the funeral home to mass, like
Like, yes,
small,
a small service, like you said, a
yeah,
mass.
small service.
Hmm.
Yes, small service in there. And at that time, um, most of my friends still don't know because I
Oh,
didn't say anything to them. And the one who went to the funeral home were mostly my
yes.
family and my mom's friends
Hmm.
and my husband's family,
Yes.
like his aunties, his cousins, and none of my friends knew this happened
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then your family was there at the funeral home and they got to see her again without all the wires and all the
Yeah.
ventilator and everything. Um,
Yes. And everyone was like saying, she looks so peaceful, very peaceful. It feels like she's just sleeping.
yeah.
Mm.
And so the priest conducted the mass. He did the service there. Did you say anything or did your husband say anything? I'm not sure what the usual.
At that time, no, because we were in very much sadness,
Yes. And shock.
uh,
Like you guys
and
are.
shock. Yeah. So we just let the priest do his thing
Yeah.
and just be, we're not even, our mind wasn't even present at that time. Like we were about to see our baby cremated. Yeah.
It's
And I don't know why, but since that funeral, I tried to erase that memory, like all the sad memories, because all I want to do, like, have a good memories with Chelsea,
mhm.
not the
Not the
not
sad
that
ones.
one,
Not that
not the
one.
sad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that one. And yeah, it was November. I think it was November 19th. Oh yeah, it was November 19th, and then November 20th, we have to scatter
The
her
ashes.
ashes to the sea.
Oh. So you
So I
that
feel
was
it's
yeah, that was very quick. Wow, really?
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm unfamiliar with how cremation generally works. So when you were there at the funeral and you were there to witness the cremation. Is that how it
No, we
works?
weren't allowed to see like the
Okay.
cremation process, but
Okay, but they did
uh
take
yes, they
her.
take it like in the back, and
Mhm.
then mm,
Yeah.
I mean it's kind of ironic again. Like November 20th is supposed to be my due date,
Yeah.
and that November 20th, I scattered my baby's ashes to the sea.
Yeah.
I don't know,
It
what's God's plan, or
yeah.
why the coincidence?
Why? Yes. Yeah.
Why? Mm.
Was it just you and your husband that scattered her ashes, or did others come with you?
Mm. Me and my husband, my parents, my siblings, and his aunties, because
Mm.
his aunties were very religious.
Hmm.
So all of them, like they, in Catholic they have like a prayer where you with the beads,
Oh yes. The
rosario.
rosary. Uh huh.
Yeah, the
Uh
rosary
huh.
pray,
Hmm.
like from the when we go to the boat until the place that we scattered her ashes, they keep praying the rosary
Oh
prayer.
yeah.
Mm.
And did you say any words or anything when you scattered her ashes or anything that you did right before you did that?
I said to her, Chelsea, it's not a goodbye. I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Because, my story is very, very long. I see that it's 9:30 now, but it's very long because do you have time, or
Yes, yes, we do. Yeah.
oh, okay, okay,
Please,
okay.
you're
All right.
you're you're completely fine. Yes, keep going.
Okay, okay. Because when the time she was in the NICU, my mom and my parents was Buddhist,
Mm,
right?
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm. And I was Buddhist before I got married to Jeffrey.
mm-hmm,
Uh, and we believe in we believe in Buddha.
mm-hmm.
We believe in Buddha, and in here there's my parents know a guy who's like some kind of a, well, I don't know, psychic, or I don't know you call that,
Mm-hmm,
but
mm-hmm.
he can pray to Buddha and like get answer through Buddha will answer through
Oh,
him, and
okay.
then he will answer our questions, something like that.
Yeah.
And at that time, my mom went to see him, but I didn't go with her, and she only want to ask him like when's the best time to move the ventilator. I mean, like
Yeah.
what date
Yes,
to
I
move
see.
the best date to move the ventilator.
Yes.
Because we don't want to, we want the best for Chelsea.
Yes.
And then he pray, and then he told my mom that his God, which is Buddha, like some kind of told him that Buddha will return the soul to Chelsea to me. But at this time, you have to let her go.
Oh,
He said something like that. So when I hear that, I cried so hard. I mean, I cry because of two things. Like it means that I have to let her go now, which which is so hard. I've been waiting for her 9 months in my belly and
And now
let her go just like that.
yeah.
But the second thing, like I wanted to believe that, I wanted to believe that Chelsea's soul will reincarnate to me like that.
Yeah.
So at that funeral home, I told Chelsea, I whispered to her that Chelsea, this is not a goodbye. This is just a see you later.
Yeah.
I'll see you hopefully next year or 2 years later, but I'll see you soon. This is not a goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of that that answer
That
that
answer.
yeah. Somehow I do want to believe, even though I'm a Catholic now, but I still, I still believe in reincarnation and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's beautiful.
yep. Yeah.
So you scattered her ashes and talked to her that day, and um did your husband say anything too, or was it anything that maybe he didn't share, or he just was talking to her? But do you know if he said anything?
I'm not sure, but he said a lot of things to her.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know the all of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can see that he was very, very heartbroken
Yeah.
because Chelsea, he also wanted a baby girl named
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
We have her and we have to let her go.
Yeah.
Mm. I mean, even after, hopefully later, if she come back to me, we won't name her Chelsea, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, Chelsea will always forever be with us.
Yes.
Yes. And oh yeah, after that funeral, we were really really sad, and but at that time we were not happy with the answers that the doctor has given us.
Yes.
Like we still don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So in January, I started looking for doctors in Singapore
Mm-hmm.
because I really want to find answers of what happened to Chelsea. So in January, I went to three doctors in Singapore. I showed them all of my scans.
Okay.
I mean, during my pregnancy and also Chelsea's CT
CT
scan,
scan.
brain CT, yeah, CT scan, and I asked them about the SUA. Was it really because of the SUA?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at that time, I still believe that it is because of the lack of oxygen
Mm-hmm.
that led to her
Her
like that.
having, her brain being,
Yes, her
yeah.
brain being like that. But they say that no, it wasn't about the SUA
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
they have patients who had SUA and
Yeah. And
they're
no,
all normal.
yeah.
Yeah. Two of them said like that, and both of them encouraged me to take like genetic testing for me and my husband to see
Okay.
whether we have that carrier genes of diseases,
Yes, just anything that could have caused this, right?
Yes. So we listened to those two doctors, and
Mm-hmm.
then we went to a geneticist to test to get ourselves checked. Um, and we took it's called, I think, whole genome sequencing.
Sequencing. Yep.
Yeah, whole genome sequencing, and they can find something. If something is wrong, they can find like 4,000 or not, 5,000 genes if
Yes.
something is wrong.
Yeah.
So we took that. Like they have to send the results to the states
Mm-hmm.
and we have to wait
A
like
long time.
3 weeks.
I know,
Yeah, a
I was
long
like, it
time.
takes a long time.
Yeah, I think 1 month or 3 weeks, I forgot.
Okay, okay.
But turns out that the results were clear, and me and my husband ha got
Nothing.
got nothing that lit Chelsea like this, and we were so thankful for it. And then
Yeah.
we went to see three doctors, right? Two of them say to see the geneticist, to see
Mm-hmm.
the genetic testing, and one of them, when I show the Chelsea's CT scan brain, he was like, he looked at the CT scan brain, and then he told us right away, oh, it's the corpus callosum. We were like, huh?
Oh.
What's that? What's corpus callosum? And then, so the CT scan,
Mm-hmm.
there are pictures. There are
Yep.
pictures, and there's one sheet about the conclusion.
Yeah.
By the time he said that, I looked at the conclusion, and it was exactly what
Oh,
he
he
was
said,
saying.
uh-huh.
He haven't really looked at the sheet yet,
Uh-huh.
and
It's
and I asked, huh, what's the corpus callosum? It turns out that uh, the tissue that connects the left and right brain
yep.
did not develop well.
Oh.
That's why, that's why it leads her being like that. And I
Ah.
asked him, what wasn't it because of the lack of oxygen? He said, no. Who told you that? It's got nothing to do with lack of oxygen. How you do C-section, and usually the HIE happens to the one who give birth naturally.
Yeah.
So there's no way.
It's not that. Yeah.
It's not that. And I asked him, right, what caused that? I mean, did I do something? Like, did I eat something, or did I do anything wrong that caused that? He said that, no, you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong, because I knew this straight away when you show me the scan, because last year alone, I got like 4 cases like yours in Singapore only.
Wow.
That's why when I show him the scan, he knew
He
right away. He knew right away. He's not even looking at the conclusion. So, and then I asked, if you last year you have 4 cases like mine, what choices did you give him? Like how?
yeah.
What's the?
Yeah.
I have this. What's next? Like that. And then he said, for of my patients, when I see that they have this, I will give them two options. One, you can continue the pregnancy,
Mm-hmm.
or second, you have to terminate right away, terminate the baby.
Yeah.
And when I heard him talking like that, in my heart, no, I mean, I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking, if I was in really that position in 20 weeks, oh, he said that in 20 weeks, your doctor is supposed to see that already.
Should be able to see it.
Yes, should be able to see that condition, that the corpus callosum
It's not formed.
it's not, yeah, properly.
Yeah.
He said by 20 weeks, your doctor should know. But why wait till 36 weeks, and then you
To
have to deliver emergency C-section? Like, it's too late. He's like kind of angry with the doctor,
yeah, that
because
is so he was able to see that even on the anatomy scan. Did he
the
have
no,
just
the
the
CT
MR
scan,
just the CT scan after.
yeah,
Okay.
yes, he he didn't want to see my ultrasound,
Okay.
because he felt that Indo doctors is not how to say it. Because when I show him my ultrasound scans,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, I cannot see this. It's not what I expected, it's not good enough for me.
Oh, yes.
Something like
The
that. Something like
quality,
that.
probably the quality was not good
Yes.
enough for him to be able to actually just
Yeah.
see well enough that it was not formed
Yeah.
correctly.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, because I thought if I was given that two options, whether to continue the pregnancy or
Yeah.
to terminate the baby,
Yeah.
like I don't know what to do, like I don't know what kind of decision will I
Would
make if I was given that info during my 20 weeks of
yes.
pregnancy. I have no idea what would I do.
Yes. That
Hmm.
yeah, that is hard to yeah,
Yeah.
to make that
So
decision.
so at that time I felt like maybe, just maybe, God wants me to see Chelsea like in a full term baby state,
Yeah. Yeah.
like maybe God wants me to look at her beautiful face. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I have to meet her, to sing to her, to tell her stories, to hold her, to tickle her. Oh, I love to tickle her feet. Her feet is very long. Like,
Yeah. That
and
is
like
yeah.
until now, I felt that way. I mean, maybe God wants me this, but I still cannot understand why this has happened to me. Like, I don't know. And I don't agree when people say everything happens for a reason. Like, what? My baby died for a reason. What reason is
Yeah.
that?
Can you tell me what
Like,
that reason is?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No. Not everything happens for a reason. No.
yeah.
There's not even one reason that my baby died.
Yeah.
Mm,
It is yeah. It is frustrating when people say that.
yeah.
Karina, that I just want to say I'm so sorry, and I know that this has been quite the we've communicated a bit, and I know that this has been really hard. It's been a hard few months for you, obviously. So thank
Mm,
you for being willing to tell Chelsea's story in a language that is not your native one, and so. Um, but I feel like we know her, and I just think that she knew you, and she knew your husband and your love that you had for her, and I think that is really
yes.
evident.
Mm.
As we close today, I just wanted to ask you if there was any last thing that you wanted to tell us about her and that you wanted to remember.
I feel that she was very cheeky, you know, very cheeky. Like every time I tell her funny stories or sing to her like funny song,
Mm-hmm.
she would lift her hands
Mm-hmm.
again, her little feet up in the air, and she was like smiling, even though she wasn't really smiling, but I can see
Like
her
her.
her lips, like, later I can show you pictures of her, like what I mean by she is smiling.
I love that so much.
I feel that she has a very cheerful personality. Mm, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Mhm.
That's beautiful that you were able to get that, like understand who she was and see that in her.
Yes. Mm.
Karina, thank you so much again. That was beautiful and so grateful that we were able to meet her, meet you and your family. So thank you again for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for listening.
Yes, it's my pleasure. It is my pleasure.
Thank you.